Imagine stepping into your own personal jungle right inside your home. Lush, vibrant, and alive, with leaves that look like works of art. We're talking about the plant that has captured the hearts of millions, the magnificent Monstera. Hey plant fam, welcome back to A-ZFloraJourney, and today we're diving deep into the world of Monsteras. If you've ever dreamt of growing those iconic Swiss cheese-like leaves, filling your space with a touch of the tropics, or just want to stop your Monstera from looking sad and droopy, you're in the right place. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be a Monstera master.
Why Monstera beauty and benefits beyond the hype? So why the Monstera obsession? It's not just a trend, it's a lifestyle. Look at these leaves. Those incredible fenestrations aren't just for show, they're nature's art. A mature Monstera isn't just a plant. It's a living sculpture, transforming any room into a vibrant, breathable oasis. Beyond the stunning looks, Monsteras are relatively easygoing, making them perfect for both beginners and seasoned plant parents. They even contribute to better indoor air quality, a natural air filter with style. And let's be honest, watching a new leaf unfurl is one of life's purest joys. It's truly rewarding.
Meet the family, iconic Monstera varieties you need to know. Now, when we say Monstera, most people think of one specific plant, but this family is huge. Let's meet some of the most famous, and maybe a few surprising members. Monstera Deliciosa. First up, the OG, the icon, the Monstera Deliciosa. This is the one you see everywhere, known for its bold, heart-shaped leaves that develop those signature splits and holes as they mature. It's the king of the jungle aesthetic and a must-have. Monstera Adansonii. Next, its quirky cousin, the Monstera Adansonii, often called the Swiss cheese plant. Smaller leaves, more prominent holes, and a fantastic trailing or climbing habit. Perfect for shelves or moss poles, adding that delicate touch of Swiss cheese flair. Oh, Monstera Borsigiana. And often mistaken for Deliciosa, we have the Monstera Borsigiana. It's a faster-growing, more vining form, typically with smaller leaves and a slightly different leaf attachment point. Still stunning, still amazing, but good to know the difference. Monstera Obliqua. Now for the holy grail, the mythical beast of the Monstera world, the Monstera Obliqua. Known for having more hole than leaf, this plant is incredibly rare and expensive. It's a collector's dream, but fair warning, it's not the same as an Adansonii, much more delicate. And finally, for the ultimate showstoppers, the variegated Monsteras. The Thai Constellation with its speckled, starlit patterns, and the Albo Variegata with its dramatic, crisp white blocks. These are true living masterpieces, commanding higher prices but delivering unparalleled visual drama. Just look at variegated Monsteras them. The care code, unlocking Monstera's full potential. All right, you've seen the beauty. Now let's talk about the bedrock of a healthy Monstera. It's care. Get ready to take notes because these tips are gold. Lighting. The sun kiss. Monsteras thrive in bright, indirect light. Think dappled sunlight in a jungle canopy. Too little light? Small leaves, no fenestrations, lakey growth. Too much direct sun? Crispy, burnt leaves. An east or north-facing window is perfect, or a few feet back from a south or west window. Watering, the hydration dance. The biggest mistake? Overwatering. Monsteras like to dry out between waterings. Stick your finger 2 inches deep. If it feels dry, it's time to water thoroughly until it drains from the bottom. Never let it sit in standing water. Soil, the root foundation. They need chunky, well-draining soil. Think aerated, not compacted. My go-to mix is good quality potting soil mixed with generous amounts of perlite for drainage and orchid bark for aeration. This prevents root rot, their nemesis. Humidity, the tropical embrace. Monsteras are tropical, so they love humidity. If your home is dry, you might see brown, crispy leaf chips. Boost humidity with a humidifier, a pebble tray, or by grouping plants together. Misting can help, but it's temporary. Support, climbing to greatness. In nature, monsteras climb trees. Give them support and they'll thank you with larger leaves and more fenestrations. Moss poles are fantastic. They provide moisture for aerial roots and encourage upward growth. Don't be afraid to guide those aerial roots. Fertilizing, the growth boost. During the growing season, spring and summer, monsteras are hungry. Feed them a balanced liquid fertilizer about once a month, diluted to half strength. Skip feeding in winter when growth slows down. Pruning and propagation. Multiply your magic. Want to control size, encourage bushier growth, or even make more monsteras? Pruning is your friend. Cut just below a node, that's where new growth emerges, and it's also your propagation spot. You can root cuttings in water or directly in well-draining soil. Imagine a whole jungle of your own. Pests and problems. Early detection is key. No plant is immune to pests, but monsteras are generally hardy. Look out for spider mites, fine webbing, mealybugs, cottony white spots, and thrips, tiny dark insects. Isolate affected plants immediately. Treat with neem oil, insecticidal soap, or simply wipe them off with rubbing alcohol. Yellow leaves can mean overwatering or nutrient deficiency. Brown, crispy tips usually mean low humidity or underwatering. Learn to read your plant. It's always telling you something. Repotting, room to grow. Monsteras like to be slightly root-bound, but eventually they'll need a new home. Repot when you see roots growing out of the drainage holes or circling the pot. Go up one size, usually every 1 to 2 years during spring. Advanced Monstera Mastery. Unleash the beast. You've got the basics down. Now let's talk about taking your Monstera from great to absolutely legendary. Encouraging fenestrations. Want those massive, holy leaves? It all comes down to consistent, optimal care. Bright and direct light, stable humidity, regular feeding, and crucially, support. Give it something to climb and watch those leaves explode with fenestrations. Understanding aerial roots. Those wild, wiry things hanging from your Monstera, those are aerial roots. Don't cut them. They absorb moisture and nutrients from the air and help anchor the plant. Guide them into your soil or onto a moss pole. They're key to supporting large growth. Cleaning your leaves. Dust accumulates, blocking light absorption. Gently wipe down your Monstera leaves with a damp cloth every few weeks. Not only does it make them shine, but it helps your plant breathe and photosynthesize better. Patience is key. Growing a majestic Monstera is a journey, not a sprint. Be patient. Each new leaf is a reward. Learn from your plant, adjust your care, and enjoy the process of nurturing this incredible living being. Conclusion. Your jungle awaits. There you have it, future Monstera masters. We've covered everything from choosing your perfect variety to nurturing it into a leafy giant. Remember, consistent light, proper watering, good soil, and a little love are all it takes to transform your space into a lush, vibrant jungle. I hope this guide empowers you to grow the Monstera of your dreams. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And I want to hear from you. What's your favorite Monstera variety? What's your top care tip? Share your Monstera triumphs and questions in the comments below. I love reading them. Don't forget to subscribe for more plant care content and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, keep growing, keep glowing, and happy planting.